Hello children, we will continue the lesson, okay, 5th lesson from this 8th standard English, right, a lesson for Nakul written by Neela Subramanian, right. Let me continue that lesson. So, until 28th paragraph we have completed, right. So, not 28, 27 I think, okay, we will continue that, So, I am glad I could help you, Akash replied. The next day, the students were taken to a picnic spot. Okay. So, here I refers to who? I am glad I could help you. Why did he make this? He makes this such type of statement. So, it is because before that what happened, they had some drama practice, and even because of school anniversary and all, they were doing some dramas, right. Even Nakul was participating, and even at the time also Akash helped Nakul while practicing the dialogues. Of course, he could able to do well, he was successful. So he came and he was feeling little bit grateful towards Akash, and he said thanks, but Akash was replying like this. So, I am glad I could help you. So, he was feeling so happy because he helped a person, he helped his friend. Okay, what a good man he was, right. The next day what happened, the students were taken to a picnic spot. So, as usual, it will every year in schools it happens, right. So, we will go to some picnics, some trips, education tour, some trips will be for 1 day or 2-3 days will go some people, right. So, it is like a entertainment part of a studies. Every year it will be there. Of course, this year we may not have, right, because of lockdown, that pandemic has happening. It's okay, leave it. That it is sure to rain, Nakul grumbled gloomily. Again this fellow grumbling started. Oh, Nakul. So, as we have seen in the earlier class, what that is, Nakul has the negative minded man, and even Akash, but Akash how? Positive minded. He is very good. He will take everything good manner. He will respond in good way. But then Nakul always he will be murmuring, grumbling, and also he is feeling little bit gloomy. Why he was feeling gloomily? Because they went for a picnic. They went to a picnic spot, education trip or any trip. They went for entertainment, to enjoy the day. When all the students went, but at that time the climate began to change. And this fellow, even though it was not raining, this fellow has decided like this. Okay, I am sure that it is going to rain. See here, it is sure to rain. How can he know? Maybe the climatic condition, but sure, so confidently he was making this statement. He was deciding that there will be definitely rain. And also feeling sad because if it rains, they will not enjoy the picnic. Isn't it? That what? No, it won't, he said that. Who said? Akash, see how confident. That is the good minded, positive minded. No, it won't. The sun will come out soon and they will be fine. That's the good nature. So, we have to see everything, whatever the good things, the positive things are there, that we have to find in the day, in our day-to-day lives. Even though the circumstances seem little bit bad, they are not favorable. You might have gone through some different and difficult situations or unfavorable condition, but at that time also you should be able to see the solutions for the problems. Positive mindedness, that is called, right. Optimistic and pessimistic, we say, no, that. So confidently, though the condition is not, though it was about to rain, Nakul even already has declared, but Akash was not accepting the Nakul statement. He said so confident, no, it won't rain, the day will, definitely the sun is going to come, we can enjoy the day, the day will be fine. So, we have to speak such type of good words which will encourage others. We should not speak the words which will discourage others. That's what. Whatever you speak, that should encourage others, that should bring some hope in the hearts of other people. Akash declared and looked at Nakul. Why don't you always look at the dark side of things? What it means? Dark side of the things. See, whatever the situation, there will be negative situation, negative things and positive. Good things will be there, bad things will be there. Why? This he is asking question, why do you always look at the dark side of things? He said, some people is like the always which is not there in their lives, they will be murmuring about those things which God has given, they will not bother about that. Right? Whatever God has given to you, because of that you need to feel grateful for that, instead of murmuring about the things which you don't have. Isn't it? That's what he is telling. He is questioning. He's got little bit anger over this man, Nakul. Always. Why do you always look at the dark side of things? So it is very bad nature. Whatever is there, we should have the content nature. We should feel good about whatever is happening. Everything will turn to good. We should have that courage. He said, don't be a wet blanket all the time. What it is like an idiom. Wet blanket all the time. You should not. Means always finding faults, always looking at the bad things. Which are not there. Some negative things. Always finding. Some people always trying to bag out. Always they wanted to criticize others. Oh, this girl is like this. This is not there. You may have 9 good habits, but only one is there. Some people they will try to find that one which is not there, which is bad in you. Every people, that is a common nature. That we should not have that such type of nature. Don't be a wet blanket. Don't see always the dark side of things. Okay, Nakul felt annoyed. He got anger and he walked away to join the other boys. Now, because Akash is scolding, he is trying to give some instructions and trying to warn him. Don't be like that. He is becoming little bit. He began to give some suggestions. So Nakul doesn't want to take such good suggestions. So he felt annoyed and walked away to join the other boys. He felt all the good things whatever Akash has done to him. Akash did so many good things for Nakul, right? He has forgotten everything. How many times he helped him? Whatever help he has had given, he took everything. And now, just for one time, that also he told to encourage him. Don't be like this. But he didn't understand the heart of Akash. Instead of understanding his good nature and positive mindedness, so he is rebuking and he fell back and he refused the friendship of Akash and he left. He went to join with other boys. He refused to admit that Akash's judgment was correct as usual. That is the nature. So if your friends are condemning you, if your friends are telling some corrections to do in your life, do it. Take it. Accept that things. If they are telling, okay, these are the things that I find in you, these are not good in you, try to correct yourself. If they are suggesting you, suggest you also correct yourself. Take those suggestions. Don't get angry on your friends because if they have given any suggestions, or like Akash, if they have warned you. The people who are criticizing, the people who are warning you, if they are friends, take those criticisms and try to correct yourself. That is good nature. Don't escape. If you are hiding the mistakes in you, you will not prosper. That's what we have to correct. If anyone is telling to correct, you have to correct. That is the good nature. Then we can go to the another level in our lives. The day did turn out to be fine. In spite of this, Nakul found himself unable to enjoy the outing. Nakul had lost the peace, right? Because he couldn't accept the judgment of Akash. He left Akash and he tried to find some more friends, other friends, but he couldn't enjoy the day. Was it because of his tiff with Akash? Yes, that he found himself unable to enjoy the outing? Yes, definitely, right? If you had a little fight with your friends, what will happen? How do you feel? You don't want to eat, you don't want to talk with anyone. You feel, you'll have grudge in you, you'll have that unpeacefulness in your mind, in your heart. You do not have that joy and happiness, you lose. Though thought Nakul, who was hidden behind some rocks as he overheard his masters talking. So as he was moving here and there, so he couldn't find peace in him, and he not only that, he couldn't enjoy the day because he was thinking that because he couldn't accept the judgment of Akash. He was thinking, why I lost the peace, why I am unable to enjoy the picnic. Nakul was thinking, and just he was sitting on a rock. Some rocks were there in the picnic spot. So just he was sitting there and he was thinking about Akash's judgment. At that time, he could hear some conversations. He overheard his masters talking. His school sirs will be there, no masters, maths sir, English sir, like that. The teachers were there, the teachers were talking, then they had the conversation. Some hidingly, this Nakul was hiding there and he could able to hear that conversation that was happening between the teachers. See here, he could able to hear that. What was that conversation? Let me explain what that Nakul had heard. I admire that plucky little fellow, Akash. He is so cheerful despite his lame luck, said Mr. Verghese. So, what a wonderful statement, good statement about a good testimony about Akash, who had given Mr. Verghese. See, always he is happy. Who Akash? They were talking, the teachers were talking about the students. They were talking with each other. Hey, have you heard how good he is now? It happened. The teachers will be talking about the students itself. That student is like that. If they heard, they'll feel sad. They'll share with the teachers will be sharing with each other. Hey, that girl is very good. That boy is very good. That boy is proud as he's intelligent. We will talk. That's the same thing but happening. So they were talking about Akash and he made a very good statement about Akash. In spite of his lame leg, it means that he is physically handicapped. Who? Akash. This was the unbelievable truth. Though he had no one leg, what happened? How he was so happy always, cheerful. He's not worrying about his leg. Like other people, I don't have two legs. I am unable to enjoy the day. I am unable to play with them. He was not feeling sad about it. But in spite of his physical lameness, what he was doing, he was happy. He's physically challenged boy. But still, he could able to spread the joy. How good. He is encouraging others. You are right. I have been watching him and really marvel at how courageously he faces things. Agreed the games master. Agreed the games master. Do you know he is always ready to help others? So as I told, the games master was there and other teachers, they are all talking with each other. He said, yes, you are correct. Whatever you said, that is correct about Akash. Always he is happy. Even I have been watching him. He also felt happy about Akash. Okay, and also Akash was helpful to others. Always he was ready to help others. We could certainly do with more boys like Akash. Mr. Verghese remarked. His cheerfulness in the face of difficulties is proving to be a good example to others. Right? The teachers were talking about Akash, and every teacher is giving good report about Akash. Think what that your teachers are thinking about, what your teachers are talking about you, your character. If I ask your teachers, what could they say? Yes, my children are good, that girl is good. Can they say like that? Yes. So it depends on you, whatever the behavior that you had in your school, it impacts. So next, I heard from the headmaster that Akash was keen on joining this school as a boarder, though his parents were reluctant to expose their only son to the rough and tumble of boarding school life. See here, actually Akash was physically handicapped boy, right? But though his parents were not ready to join in the boarding school because he need to face trouble. The parents know that. They don't want to join in that school. They don't want to put their son in trouble. Right. If the boy is staying along with his parents, then definitely the parents will take care of him. Right. Everything they'll provide from home itself, everything. He can enjoy the life. But he was so particular, he was so keen to join in this boarding school. Why was the reason? We'll see in the next page. Okay. Nakul looked thoughtful when he heard all this. Nakul, who was he? So he was hiding and he was overhearing the conversation that was happening between the teachers, right? So after listening the good report about about Akash, really Nakul was thinking about that. He recalled the numerous times when Akash had gone out of his way to help him, though he could have easily looked the other way. Times when Nakul had caught a fleeting glimpse of pain in Akash's eyes, when his leg hurt and he thought that no one was watching him. Okay, at that time, so he could able to remember, yes, he is realizing, yes, so many times Akash helped me, how good he was, so many times he helped, right? That and all he was remembering, though he felt he got hurt in his leg, but what happened? He didn't mind it, just he is forgetting his pain and just he is moving forward. Akash. Nakul admitted to himself that Akash is cheerful. Positive outlook was like a bracing tonic which influenced his own way of thinking. Just at last he accepted the good behavior of Akash. Always positive minded, always cheerful mind outlook, and really it is like a tonic. It is like a syrup. Right? So though you had so much of pain, though you have so many troubles and difficulties in life, but remember, so your troubles and your worry, your very face will bring discouragement in the lives of others. That's why, so hide everything. You don't need to expose your worries and your problems in front of others and getting the sympathy of others. What they can do. Instead of doing like that, try to spread joy. Hide yourself, hide your worries, forget about your worries. Don't show your worries, don't show your problems in front of others. Okay, like Akash. Try to spread joy, that's what he is teaching us. He also admitted that his constant grumbling must be irritating to someone who liked to look at the bright side of the thing. Underline that, bright side of the thing. Right? Some people, like, he also accepted that whatever mistake that he did. What was his mistake? Always grumbling mentality. Murmuring. Ayo, this is not there, that is not there. From morning onwards, even no. So if you get up early in the morning, someone already went to they have occupied the bathrooms, the restrooms, and the time is get running away, what will you do? You will try to murmur. Ayo, dad went, ayo, mom went, my sister went. So from the morning, the day-to-day activities that you start, so don't start with grumbling. Okay, okay, they have occupied the bathrooms and all. You wait, happily wait. You can continue the other work. You can complete the other works till then, instead of murmuring. So these are the small things that we can correct ourselves, right? So just remember. So that was the problem with Nakul. Small things also he'll be murmuring. But Akash was not like that. For each and every activity, he used to see the good thing, that is the bright side of the things. The situation, whatever situation, difficult or bad situations, try to see the good things, the bright side of the things. What is there in the good things? The next day, Nakul saw Akash among the spectators at the football match between classes 7th and 8th. The next day, Nakul could see Akash. Akash was sitting there and watching the football game. Football. So we can understand the heart of Akash, right? Because he might have felt sad about his life. He can't play football because he doesn't have the one leg. Right, but he was watching the football game, and simply he was watching. Let me see. Here, come on, Rahul, get the ball and pass it on to Deepak, who is nearer the goal. Akash yelled encouragingly. See, he was not feeling sad that he was not able to play. He couldn't play the football game, but instead of that, he was able to encouraging the players who was playing in the football ground. He was encouraging. What an amazing person he was, right? That's good. We should learn. Then, I am sorry for leaving you in a huff yesterday. Nakul touched Akash's arm. Okay, he left. Now he is realizing everything, and he came to Akash and he began to say sorry for that. Okay, yesterday I left, like that. He was feeling sorry, and he wanted to start the friendship. Then it's okay, friends again. Akash smiled. Okay, you don't need to worry again. So one good person, right? We can't find such type of people, right? Rare personalities. I admire you despite your handicap. You are always cheerful. Now Akash is admiring. Akash began to admire him, praising, appreciating. What a good boy you are. Doesn't it hurt that you can't join in the games? He is asking, don't you feel sad about that you can't play and enjoy the game? Don't you feel sad? Who asked? Nakul asked. Then it did hurt at first. Yeah, even first I was feeling so sad. It was hurting me first. Akash accepted, accepted. And I was very touchy about it till my grandma told me. So something turn around happened in Akash's life. Even at first he was also feeling hurt, and he was also feeling sad about his physically challenging situation. But his grandma's words really touched his soul and completely transformed his mindset. So no one wants to weep with you if you are always sad. Right? We have to accept it. If you are sad, no one wants to come with us and sit and cry with us. Right? Lonely you will never be. If you are brave and glad, search the clouds. You are sure to see. Right? So don't feel sad. Don't expect sympathy from people. Always be brave and encourage. Try to give encouragement to other people. Don't expect the encouragement from others. You should give. You should be in a position to give, to encourage others. That is the good nature. Some people always want sympathy from others. Never expect sympathy from others. It's not the good thing. Okay, but rather better to encourage others because of your voice. That's what Akash did. He learned it. If you are brave and glad, so if you are brave and glad, search the clouds means, so we have to aim at high. A gleam of light will follow. Though today is grim and grey, remember there is tomorrow. Right? When you look at the sky, sometimes the clouds will come. That's what he said. Sometimes the clouds, the rainy clouds will come. But don't think that the clouds will be there. Have you seen always clouds at one place? No. They'll be moving. Back side of the clouds, definitely there will be sun. You can see the rays of the sun. When you look at the rays of the sun through the clouds, gloomy clouds, you will get the hope. That's what. So don't think that today is grim, but don't forget tomorrow is there. You will have hope. So at that time, Akash learned and he was totally transformed. He changed his mindset. And so that's what he's telling. I realized it. Who realized? Akash. Then that I could not go through life with a chip on my shoulder. That others in the world are worse off than me. So very good statement, right? So always don't look at your dark side of the things from your life. I can't do this, I am helpless fellow, I don't have money, my parents are poor, they can't afford any much more money on me. Like that, don't feel about that. Because at least you have food for you. Some people are there, think so many people who in the world, they are worse than you. We should think like that. So I decided to spread cheer in my own way. So he thought like that, okay, at least I have one leg. Some people will not have two legs, two hands also. Some people are like that. Yes, if you see YouTube, Nick Ujiki, one man is there. He was born like that only. Two legs are not there, two hands are not there. Man without limbs is there. We can search. He got mad. He is encouraging so many millions of people in the world. How? It is possible. God is in yours. That's what. So he learned it, and Akash, he learned and he decided to spread cheer in his own way. Okay, he wanted to spread joy among the people instead of sitting at one place and worrying about his lame leg. What can he earn in the life? So come out from your difficult situations and the grumbling nature. Get rid of it. So try to always be courageous and brave. Be happy always. Try to spread joy. That is the good thing. That's what we learn from the life of Akash. Hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I think you have decided to spread joy as cheer in your life, in your own method. Decide, change yourself, change your mindset. Don't grumble at your parents, at your situations. Okay, encourage others. Thank you.